What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing something that I've been wanting to try for a very long time, and that is the Yuengling Black and Tan. This is coming in at 4.6% ABV, 12 fluid ounce can. The reason that I've never been able to try this or review it is because for many years, Yuengling products weren't available here in Missouri. Or at least my part of Missouri. That'd be southeastern Missouri. Started seeing their products pop up a couple of years back. I tried the Yuengling Light, the Yuengling Flight, the Yuengling Premium Lager. There might have been another one in there that I tried. But I've done several beer battles with them. Yuengling Light was actually a beer that became my go-to for several months, I think, year and a half, 2 years ago. But always wanted to try this one. This is the one we never had. Recently seen it at a break time gas station that we have here, but they only had it in 24 packs, and it was really expensive. So I was like, I think I'll pass until they get 6 packs or 12 packs. Never got 6 packs, but today they had a 12-pack. It was $16 and some change for the 12-pack. Picked it up, and here we are now. And I'm really excited to try it. The can is absolutely immaculate. That looks like a hard-hitting beer, even though it's not. It's only 4.6%. But looks pretty badass to me. So let's go ahead and get it into the glass really, really quick. Get a smell on it. Weirdly enough, I can smell both styles. Now, what this is, porter and premium beer. It's their premium lager and their porter. So, I think it's 60% porter, 40% the premium lager. So, let's go ahead and pour it up. Now, Beer Advocate just gives this an okay. But I don't really trust Beer Advocate's ratings. I just looked there out of curiosity. They're definitely beer snobs over there. So we're working with about a 4-finger head, about to make it even more. Nice domage on top. So, can, and then here's the beer. It looks like a porter or a stout. But in the smell you get there, it's just a little different. You're expecting this very heavy type of like a sweet roasted malt aroma, and instead you kind of get a little bit of like a caramel note, a little bit of a roasted malt, but then you also get that premium lager smell, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit. See if there's any other information on here I need to talk about before I go ahead and get into the review. No. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. 12 fluid ounces, 4.6%. So, Yuengling Black and Tan, finally trying it after all these years. Cheers, let's dive in. Also, I had this can sitting out for about 15 minutes just because I like my porters and stouts a little bit warmer. But it's still pretty chilly, so cheers. That is interesting. It's got a decent amount of sweetness to it. Wow, that is really. That is really tripping me out. You taste both. You taste the porter and then you taste the lager. It is doing one thing that did concern me. I was actually talking to my girlfriend about this earlier, like right after I bought it. I was like, I feel like it's just going to make me want more of the porter. Because I like darker beers like that, like stouts and porters. And that's kind of happening a little bit. You taste that sweetness, that almost like a chocolate type of flavor, roasted malt, and then the lager comes in and takes over. It's light to medium bodied. It's very, very tasty. It's just, that porter tastes so good, and you kind of want that taste to like linger, and it doesn't. It kind of fades and drops off into that lager type flavor. Ever so slight amount of bitterness, almost nothing to speak of, but just a little bit. It is really good, though. That's the thing. At the same time, it's actually really, really good. And that porter is a little sweeter than I expected it to be. And then the aftertaste is kind of a little bit of the lager, the premium lager, and a little bit of a hint of that roasted malt. Like a little bit of a bitterness, like a little bit of like a char bitterness on the back end. Like I said, light to medium bodied. You don't get any alcohol notes at 4.6. It's and a little bit of lacing there on the glass as well. But it's a pretty solid beer. Yeah. It's exactly what it says it is. I do get that the predominant flavor is the lager. It's just that or not the lager, the porter. It's 60% porter, 40% lager. And I do get that. It's just that when you're drinking it, you want that porter to just keep taking over, and then it just kind of, the premium lager comes in and cuts that off before you get to really enjoy it. So this is a good beer, but I don't think it's a great beer. I think it's very solid for what it is. It's just someone like me who likes porters and stouts. I want more of that. And I kind of knew it was going to be this way. Excuse me. But it's still solid for what it is. I'm glad I picked it up. I will be drinking these on occasion. Especially during these, getting into the winter months here. We're drinking things like this and Guinness and things like that. I want to try the porter. I want to try the Yuengling Hershey's porter. That one's one I've always wanted to try. I don't know if that's what's in here. Probably not. It's probably just a standard porter. But solid. It's solid. I'm going to rate it pretty high because it's exactly what they say it is. It is a black and tan. It is a... Now, I know a real black and tan is actually layered. They put the spoon in, they layer the beer on top of the other, and you see them both separated. But this is just their take on it. It's exactly what they say it is. So, I mean, I can't fault it for that. I'm going to give it a solid... Give it an 8.9 out of 10. I think it's pretty damn solid for what it is. Would I buy it again? I probably wouldn't buy a 12-pack of it. I might buy a 6-pack or maybe buy a single can of it occasionally when I want that. It is unique. It is different. It's kind of unlike anything I've had before. It's different. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. I mean, it's straightforward. It's exactly what it is. It is a Yuengling Black and Tan. It is a porter, and it is their premium lager. So that is the review. If you guys have this in your area, or if you can find it, go ahead and pick it up and give it a try, especially if you like darker beers. This one is... This might be something you want to try, actually, if you've never had a darker beer. This might get you into the swing of things a little bit. This and Guinness would be a good option. But this one has a little bit of that familiar standard lager flavor to it, which might be appealing to someone that's never tried any kind of dark beer. It's not heavy. It's not intimidating or anything like that. It's really smooth and easy drinking. So that is the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.